Talked about he been throwing subliminals at Adrien Broner. He been throwing subliminals at Adrien Broner. He's been saying if your man is streaming, you know what I'm saying, that's a red flag. You know what I'm saying? And and these are subliminals, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people is like, this the last dude who should be talking about red flags. Yeah. And I told y'all, man, dudes like Tank, man, that's everyday things that you're gonna face in the workplace, in the hood. It's just people who wake up. You got builders and you got destroyers. You got people who wake up to build. You got people that wake up to destroy. And Tank is a destroyer. So he says, ladies, if your man out here doing skits or streaming, leave him. He want more attention than you. That's what it ended up saying. And and this was a shot. This was a shot at Adrien Broner. This is a dude, Adrien Broner, who is solid, bro. Adrien Broner rolled with a code as far as a roll code. And Gervonta Davis is just, he's a woman. He's a woman. If anybody getting more attention to him, then he got something to say. He want to fake like he want to fight you. He got a bunch of groupie they're really fangirls as males, fan males. They're a bunch of groupies, you know what I'm saying? And, you be objective about him or they don't care nothing about the facts about him ducking people, it's a problem. And then, his boy Broner, who showed love, and he popped up on Broner's stream, and Broner don't have nothing but good things to say about him. Then what does he turn around and do? He see Broner started to come up, he start hating. He seen Devin starting to come up, he start hating. If he see Shakur, start coming up, he'll start hating. That's you. That's what it is. That's what it is. And I don't really think, I don't really think, honestly, I just think that's the way it is. And that's how really females rock. Females rock that way. Females hate on each other. Females dry snitch each other. Females cock block. Females don't cock block for the sake of the guy isn't attractive or they don't want the guy. They cock block because they haters. And Tank is a hater. Whoever got motion, Tank gonna attach themselves to him. Instead of fighting him, he gonna attach themselves to him. That's why he used to talk so much shit about Floyd, and then Floyd show up at the press conference. He'd be around Floyd. He put his head down. This is why, niggas need father. No father figures, you got a partner nigga. This is why dudes need fathers right here with Gervonta Davis. He operates like a woman, bro. He operates like a woman, and women, most women, it's hard to really find that most women have genuine friendships because it's really nothing but undertone, backhanded compliments, lies. Girl, you look good, knowing she don't look good. You see her with a happy relationship, the women hate. Look at Tank. Everybody right now that got motion right now, saying Tank then started a fight with him. Whether it's Gervonta, whether it's Devin Haney, whether it was Bam Rodriguez. That's Miles, sorry, y'all. Whether it's Bam Rodriguez, whoever got motion going, he gonna act like he want to fight you, but he don't want to fight you. He don't believe in himself. And he want to just do the whole GTA thing where the police chase you and shit, and then you hide and your stars go away and people forget. No, we didn't forget you. What happened with Lamont Roach? Then somebody doubled back and showed that he did the same thing, took a knee in the amateurs. I told y'all, bro, I could read niggas, man. I could read dudes, bro. Ain't no dude going behind a burner account doing all. And then people talking about Hitchens snitching. Somebody told me that Tank got rid of his original Twitter because he snitched on somebody. He dry snitched on somebody. You know what I'm saying? What Hitchinson did was attach his name to Tank. That ain't nothing more different than what Tank been doing with Devin, what Tank been doing, with Shakur, what Tank been doing with Bam Rodriguez, what Tank doing with Adrien Broner. He showed up to a stream to get some motion. He didn't care shit about AB. He dissed AB, dissed AB, and AB ain't return fire. And I don't blame Adrien Broner for not returning fire. Because you keep it a bean, but then you stoop down to another person's level. Can you really say you keeping it a bean? Unless it's something worth, violating for it. Unless it's something worth going to war for it. Come on, is it really worth it? It's like cheating back. If you cheat back, you know what I'm saying? Is you any better than a cheater? No. We don't go tit for tat. If it's that bad, just remove yourself from the situation. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Gervonta do. Gervonta tried to get in the ring with these dudes. I mean, Gervonta don't want to get in the ring with these dudes, bro. So all he do is try to piggyback off their success when, in general, all you got to do is fight them. All you got to do is get in the ring and fight these dudes. If your man streaming, he doing this, he doing that. Like, dog, what about if a nigga keep putting his hands on the bitch? What if a dude always doing some zesty shit, trying to kiss another nigga, wearing a purse, wearing pearls? What if a dude running from a rematch in which a fight that he lost? What do we have to say about that? That's what you have to ask yourself at the end of the day. Somebody that's always tweeting, that's a red flag. Tweeting when you can go do something about it. You can go whoop on Richard Hitchens. You can go whoop on Shakur Stevenson. You can have any fight that you want. You can have any fight that you want as Gervonta Davis in the sport of boxing. Same dude that got a lot of entry off for black fighters, bro. He has a lot of entry off for black fighter, but sit here and he prays and dick suck Canelo. Am I lying? He prays and dick suck Canelo, but he'll sit here and talk bad about Floyd. Now, the whole shit that happened with Floyd in his situation, that's between them. I ain't here to talk about that. What Hitchinson said, I ain't here to talk about that. I ain't here, but in general, it's a red flag when a nigga tweet and won't throw them hands, dog. When he pump fake like when he fight somebody, but he ain't gonna get in the trenches and fight somebody. Ain't that a red flag? And that's crazy, dog. And everybody show this little yellow Pikachu grace because of the situation, man. And that's the problem. Stop showing the nod. Somebody need to violate, bro. And that's why the Charlos was about to violate him. Nah. Like, dog, this show, look how he treat his man. So imagine how he treat his people around him. Look how he treat his mans that put him on. Look how he treat his mans that put him on, bro. Ain't that one thing they preach in the hood is loyalty? Loyalty and snitching go hand in hand. You can't be a snitch and be loyal. You gotta be loyal. That's where, loyalty at all. Y'all be giving these street niggas the benefit of the doubt, bro. Hey man, a regular productive dude is more solid, more disciplined, smarter than a street nigga, man. What they have to learn to go sit in the penitentiary, what they learn, you already understand the ramifications of that. You already understand that. You understood that by the time you was a teenager. By the time you was 10 years old, you understood it. They don't. That's why they 30. I want to reform Pookie. They just figured what you figured out at 10 years old. They just figured that out at 30, 40, 50. They had to go sit down for 5, 10 years. Had to keep going back to jail. Come on now. These the same dudes that got a lot of homosexual tendencies, bro. And this is why a lot of women kind of, believe that, in America, especially black women, believe all black men gay or bisexual because they deal with these pookies. These pookies, they be doing all stuff to these pookies. They be catching these pookies, sleeping with other dudes, the whole nine, bro. That's all they know is pookies, man. They don't get far enough with productive men to know what, how they move and what they like. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they kind of throw little subtle shots at non-regular productive dudes. That he gay, he this, that. They throw them shaming shots. But when they start really talking about homosexuality or bisexuality amongst Pookie and Ray, why do you think they like to go back and forth to jail? Why do you think they like to go back and forth to jail so much, bro? You think if you went to jail one time, are you really thinking about going back, man? Last thing, you rather die before you go back. That's why they put those jackets on all black men, because all they can get with, all they can relate with. Even if one of y'all gave these hoochie mamas, a small chance. They can't be stimulated by you because they can't relate to you. All they know is baddies. All they know is roller blunt. All they know is getting tattoos. That's all they know, bro. Hood rat shit. Wigs, Gorilla Glue, big ass eyelash. That's all they know, bro. So how can they relate to you? How can they have an intellectual conversation with you? Of course. So they can't fit in your life, so they start throwing shots at you. Come on, man, trying to school y'all. They can relate to Tank because he can't comprehend, he can't read, he ain't smart. And he gonna match their emotional energy. But the thing that he found out is, yeah, you can move like a Keisha, you can move like a hood rat, but as minute you put your hands on them, they calling the police. They calling the police. But let's, it is what it is.